Very important for our routine is to make sure that you've got a space that you can go to every morning. So designate a spot in the house, make sure the coffee table's moved out of the way. Whatever you need to do, have a designated space each morning you can go to as soon as you get out of bed. I want to create a ritual, a habit of moving, getting orientated with your body, doing a bit of a body scan as soon as you wake up in the morning. I'm going to show you a sample of one, but I want you to promise me to have a mat, to have a space designated you can go to without fail, not cluttered, ready for you when you wake up. Okay, the first thing you'll do is grab the back of your knees. Just rock on your back. Do that about 10 times. Then come up to this position here. You alternate one side to the other. As you start feeling stronger, do this 10 times. Okay, finally, you come up to this position. Going to do a hip flexor stretch 3 to 10 times, depending on how you're feeling in the morning. I'm going to try to do 3 of these each at minimum. Rotating that hip, pushing the hip forward, leaning. You're going to stretch through the QL, the front of that hip flexor, 3 times. Reach across at minimum. 3 times forward bend, reach. You're getting stronger. You're putting blood flow to that area of your body. Your hamstring, posterior chain, your QL again. 3 times of those. Come forward on that same leg. 3 times. 3 times of the world's greatest stretch. Minimum. Keep going if you feel like you need a bit more. Walk your hands to the inside and drop your hips. I usually use this elbow to block my knee so I can get a nice posture. 3 times, rotating your toes up to the top of the ceiling. Switch to the other side, same thing. It feels good. Opening up my hips. 3 times, minimum. Straightening out on the hamstring. 1, 2, 3. Coming up, dropping your hips. And then reaching under and up at least 3 times. Now you start to feel your body's warming up. You feel your blood flow, your lungs opening. Okay, you've finished opening up your hips just a little bit. Now you come back into this child's pose. You can bring your knees to the outside of the mat. Couple deep breaths, and then come forward. Superman. Push back. Side to side, stretch out your lats. Feel good in that position. Drop your hips. Come forward again. Superman. Each time you push out of that bottom push-up position, make sure your shoulders are backing down. Make sure it's a pushing position you're proud of there. Last time. Come to this position 3 times each side. Keep your elbows high. You'll feel some mobilization in your wrist, your shoulder blades, and your chest. You can start pushing a little bit more, get some movement through the shoulder blades. Lastly, come into this deep squat position. Block your knee. Reach up. 3 times. You'll feel your lower back, your knees, your feet, your ankles, your thoracic. Everything a lot more mobile than when you started. And that's what we're doing as a minimum as our Springboard Wake Up series, our Spring Out of Bed program.